one of the biggest disconnects you always have is you talk to a parent, you kind of explain something like, oh, I totally use it. And then like you launch it and you give them the link, they're like, crickets. Like, why are you not using it? And what you learn is that there is a big disconnect between what people think they will do, what they kind of aspirational self. It's like, you ask me, it's like, Sean, like, how many times are you going to work out this week? Oh, I'll go like 3 runs. It's like, am I going to? Maybe not. So there is a difference between what people think and what people, say like, yeah, I would use, and then the actual behavior. And that's why one of the key challenges with product development, especially in a startup when you're in these early stages, is how can you, as quickly as possible, validate that hypothesis. So you've got this customer discovery, but then it's like, how do you validate that without building the whole code out? So some of these no coding apps, and doing wireframes that are clickable, and whatever it is like, what can I do to show that there is something really here that people will use? Because usage is like the key thing. If you've got usage,
right,
like everything else will come.
I was going to say, what did you do with an MVP sort of thing? Like, how did you approach that exact part?
Yeah, so it started with really talking to parents, right? So there's lots of like, how do you do this? Do you worry about this? How do you use this device right now? How do you do this right now? So that's one of the things. The other thing that you really figure out is there's a difference between like, they call a vitamin and a painkiller, right? A vitamin's like, it's nice, I'll take, that will help, but it's something that I'm going to see the benefit of in a long run. Whereas like painkillers, like, this hurts right now. And it's very interesting because the parents who found wise learning the most valuable were parents who had children with autism, because it was social development wasn't a long-term like, yeah, I can see that being something I want to work on. It was like, this is something we really need right now. And so it was very interesting talking to those parents because they were much more engaged. Like, I would have hour-long conversations with some of these parents, like talking about the challenges and how they're doing things and their resources. And it was fascinating because those were like such rich times. But as I look back, it's like, those are the people that you need to go to for your early product learning. It's like, who are the people who are like, this is such a pain that I've done something about it already. Those are the people who are going to use your product, not the people who think like that's kind of nice.
I was interviewing one founder a couple of months before, and he said something that stuck with me. He said, like, you want to build products for people who are actually searching for a solution, not for somebody who's like, oh, that might be cool. They're already like trying to figure out how to do something, because that's like some people say it's a 10x of the current solution, or maybe it doesn't exist on the market, like in your case.
Yeah, totally. That's exactly it.